Warning. Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc is rated M by the ESRB due to content that may be uncomfortable to watch, hear, or read for some viewers. Cursing, vulgarity, and some other instances have been edited out or revised. However, viewer discretion is still advised. Hello everyone and welcome back to Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. This is the Class 5 trial, which, I had to take some time off because we had really bad storms, couldn't film during storming because it was loud, and also I didn't want to take the chance on ruining my equipment if the electricity went out. Not just that, but I haven't really been feeling good. I don't know if you can still hear that. I still don't really feel good, and also remote play's not working right now, and I play this game on my PlayStation, so I will be playing it on my PlayStation and having to get footage from my PS5 off of it with a USB, so that'll be fun, just like I had to do a long time ago with Breath, Rhythm, and Style. So it'll be so much more fun to, edit things that way. Anyways, it's time to go to trial. It's time to go to trial. I don't even remember what happened last time. Hopefully you can't hear that in the background, but I bet that you can. Whoa, Byakuya and Makoto showed up together. Where the heck have you two been? You just disappeared without a word. We were investigating, of course. How could you not figure that out by this point? Makoto's ranked high enough for you guys to go off together? Just the two of you? What? Are you jealous?
Hey.
Or are you making up some kind of creepy fantasy for yourself? That's gross.
What?
Stop talking and brace yourselves. He'll be here any minute. Well, it doesn't say minute, it says second, but that's what was out of my mouth. Any second. He could show up at any time. When I imagined what was about to happen, I immediately tensed up and prepared myself. But we stood there for 5 full minutes, waiting for something weird to happen. And then 5 minutes became 10.
Why?
What's going on here? Why hasn't Monokuma shown up yet?
Could it be?
Maybe he died again? What should we do? Should we keep waiting here, or... Or what? Jesus! Did I scare you?
Come on.
I demand an explanation. Why did you waste my time and make me wait like that? What? I made you wait? You've got it all backwards. You're the ones making me wait. Yeah, because Kyoko's not here. Huh?
In other words,
I'm waiting for everyone to arrive. We can't start till everyone's here now, can we? What are you talking about? Everyone is here. We've all been waiting for you. Sorry, but you're wrong. But I've been waiting 10 minutes now, so it's okay if I punish the one making us all wait, right? That voice crack did not feel very good. If we all agree it's a violation, I'll arrange a punishment right now. If it's me you're waiting for, I'm here. When we heard that voice, we all spun around to look. It's my girl. New World Order comes in. Of course it does. I'm here, and no rule's been broken. Kyoko! Kyoko, you're still alive? No, that's a ghost. Stop talking. If you want to fight, do it at the class trial. You need to save some of the fun for later, right?
What?
But is it okay that there's no particular penalty for being late?
is that
I made it here just fine. What school regulation did I violate? Am I wrong? You're so selfish, so spoiled. You're right, there's no penalty officially, but I bet you'll be sorry later. No, I'll make sure you're sorry later. Anyway, hustle your butts onto the elevator. I'll be just one step ahead of you. When Monokuma was gone, we all rushed up to Kyoko. Kyoko! So you really didn't die?
indeed?
Of course I didn't die. Thank God, I'm so glad you're okay. Perhaps, but that's not necessarily a good thing for us. Huh? He's right, now we gotta deal with a ghost. Told you, stop talking.
Let's go.
Come on, let's just go. Whatever we need to discuss, we can do it during the trial. Without ever looking directly at Kyoko, Byakuya stepped into the elevator. Master, wait for me. Good call. Who knows what might happen to us if we take too long.
But
I'll be happy when this trial is all over. One after another, everyone piled into the elevator. But I couldn't help myself. I had to talk to Kyoko before the trial started. So let's, because that's my girl. Listen, before we get started, I have to ask you. Where have you been this whole time? You used that key of yours to go somewhere, didn't you? So,
correct.
I went to investigate the second floor of the dorms. The second floor?
That's right.
There aren't any monitors or cameras up there, so I was able to avoid Monokuma completely. Of course, I also missed his announcement because of that. I had no idea a body had been discovered. Then, when did you find out?
So
Just now. I finished my search and came back down, just in time to hear the class trial announcement. I took some time to go over the crime scene first. I can't go to a trial completely uninformed, can I? So that's why you were late.
However,
I'm sorry I kept you all waiting. But if you were on the second floor of the dorms, then that's what the key you found goes to?
wrong.
Actually, to be precise, not quite.
In other
I
words,
used Monokuma's secret tool, which can open any lock in the school. What? I'm not really, surprised by that, but that's gonna be interesting for later, that's for sure. That's for sure.
Just a second.
Hey, what are you two doing? Hurry up before we get in trouble with Monokuma.
Makoto.
We can go over all the details after we get through the trial, okay, Makoto? Right now, I just want to focus on surviving our current situation, because this is probably the single most crucial moment so far for me. Keep that in your little noggins, too. For her? That's a strange way to put it. The class trial is important for everyone, right? So why would she say it's a crucial moment for her?
Goodbye.
I know why. Well, if that's all. Seemingly unconcerned, Kyoko made her way to the elevator. I'm just overthinking what she said, right? Maybe. It depends on how many endings you want this game to have. Being the last one left, I stepped into the elevator. And the door slid shut. This time, the clunking was loud enough to hurt my ears, and the dread began to consume me once again. I can't imagine ever getting used to the mental pressure that comes with preparing for an execution. In that dusky darkness, nobody said a word. We just stood there, silent and still. After an immeasurable period of time, the doors opened without warning. A dazzling light penetrated every depth of my eyes. But it wasn't the illuminating light of hope. It was the blinding light of despair. Whoa! I've been waiting for this. I feel like it's been forever since we got together like this. The time for pointless jokes and jabs has passed. Let's get on with the show! Okay. And so, the curtain opened for the 5th time. I'm not saying this again. No. A deadly class trial. It's number 5. Okay, we're not doing it a 5th time. The first time was fun. No. Yeah, sure, I'll say my data. Okay, let's read this. Memories float back. Kyoko is gone. And a mysterious masked body appears. The threads holding them all together begin to spin and twine into one. Okay, let's set our skills. We have 17 now, so we can increase the focus gauge by 2. We got that from Hina. I think that's all that we need. Do I remember exactly what to say? No.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, Then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate. Okay, well, I'll leave the rest up to you.
Okay.
Well then, let's discuss the specifics of the victim.
She's a girl.
First, we need to clarify who exactly the unidentified victim is.
Oh no, you're not ready for this part.
It's Kyoko. There's no other explanation.
It goes on for a while. It's so crazy that this is a point of contention in this.
But Kyoko's standing right there.
I love that. But Kyoko's standing right there. What? Why is that a... Why?
No, that's a ghost.
It's not a ghost. Kyoko's like, this is what I come back to? This is what I have to put up with?
But she has legs and stuff.
Oh, his next line is so funny.
Well, that's just because she's like the latest evolution in ghost technology.
Not ghost technology. I didn't know that ghosts were technological. I thought that they were just, spirits.
There's a limit to how much ridiculousness I can tolerate.
Honestly, I do kind of agree with you on that one, Byakuya.
Okay. So I just have to prove that the corpse isn't Kyoko, right?
Which is crazy that this is what we have to do.
Then let's compare Kyoko's traits to the traits of the dead body.
Okay.
Her traits?
One important trait Kyoko has that proves the body doesn't belong to her. Her gloves.
I got it! I'm talking about her gloves. They'll give us some insight into the mystery. I'm sure of it.
In that case, I think it would be helpful if someone explained why she actually wears those gloves.
Didn't Monokuma tell us? Didn't he tell us for revenge for her stealing the stuff? Wasn't he there for that?
And would you happen to know the answer?
I certainly do.
In fact, Monokuma told me. Apparently you have scars on your hands you don't want anyone to see.
Then why did you make it seem like you had no idea what she was talking about? Or anybody was talking about? Kyoko's like, well, okay. I guess that clears that up.
Oh, now that I think about it, the corpse wasn't wearing any gloves, right?
That's right.
They probably just got burnt up in the explosion. I'm not convinced. The ghost is just trying to fool us all.
But there weren't any scars on the hands at all. There's no way that corpse was Kyoko. But if I can't prove why, we're gonna be stuck here and the case won't move forward. So they don't have any choice but to... This is the dumbest part of this chapter 5. This is the only reason why this chapter 5 is ranked second for me in forms of chapter 5. Okay.
That Kyoko there is just a ghost.
Impossible.
Okay, then prove it. Prove she's not a ghost.
The dead body wasn't wearing gloves.
They got burnt up in the explosion.
Then she was wearing gloves before the explosion?
Well, yeah, she must have been wearing gloves. Because that corpse is absolutely Kyoko.
This entire discussion is idiotic.
Okay, so what am I supposed to say then? I know that body isn't Kyoko's and I can prove it.
That Kyoko there is just a ghost.
Exploded body analysis? Okay, well that's not right.
Shoot!
Must be a contradiction there somewhere.
That Kyoko there is just a ghost.
Is it the fake nails? Because you can't wear fake nails with the gloves?
The dead body.
Oh, is it the... Oh, okay, that's... Never mind. Fake nails it is.
No. There's no way the corpse was wearing gloves. Whoever it was, they were wearing fake nails, remember?
Yes.
I imagine trying to wear gloves over nails like that would have been a pretty big pain.
Yeah, but I can... Never mind. I just have small hands. So, all of my gloves fold over my fingers anyway, so, with nails on, it actually fits. But I understand that's not universal.
Besides, Kyoko wears gloves to hide her hands, right? It'd be pretty weird for someone who's self-conscious about their hands to wear fake nails. Don't you think?
Yes.
Jeez, man, you don't know women, huh? They're complicated like that.
I don't even know what to say. What?
If anyone doesn't know women, it's you.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Well, Kyoko, any thoughts?
And
These
prayer, she will
gloves
need
were
them.
custom made to the size of my hands to make sure they don't interfere with my daily life. If I wore fake nails, the gloves wouldn't fit properly.
Then that's that. The dead body doesn't belong to Kyoko.
I can't believe
Which
it.
should have been obvious
Yeah.
since she's standing right here.
Exactly.
Okay, so then, who's the real victim? First, we need to figure that out.
That's the first thing I said. You're the one who's been dragging us around in circles.
Yeah, I shouldn't have had to, do a bullet time thing, like a nonstop debate about who it is. Before anything, we have to identify the victim. Everything starts from there.
Kyoko really is still alive. Then who died?
There's gotta be some way to figure it out. I don't think so. The face was scorched
No, that's
beyond
wrong.
recognition.
There's a tattoo on her right hand. Okay, well... Okay.
Kyoko,
No, that's wrong.
then there's nothing else we
No!
can do, right?
It's Hina's. It's Hina's. I gotta get to Hina's. No, that's wrong. We can't identify it. With the tattoo on her right hand. Yeah. Okay, I'm getting it. I know what to say,
There
I
was
just don't know
one
how they want me
clue
to
left
say it.
behind that we can use to identify the body.
What? For real?
Yes.
If you're lying, you'll die a cruel and unusual death.
Cruel and unusual death. This I gotta see.
Have we not seen, like, 4 of them? Technically only 3, but still.
She's just being stupid. Ignore them, Makoto. Tell us talking about.
Yeah, I guess it is 4.
The key to figuring out who it was is the tattoo on the back of her hand.
Oh, yeah. The design's pretty strange, huh? Is this a dog?
It's a wolf.
Her master must have made her get it. To be like, you're my bitch.
No.
Seriously? They really did something that humiliating?
No.
No, that's not it. The identity of the victim is hidden within that tattoo.
Oh, really?
Yes. If you compare that tattoo to other information we have, the victim's identity should be clear. The profile? Is that what it is?
I got it! The Fenrir Mercenary Corps. That's the name of the military group Mukuro Ikusaba belonged to.
Okay, so...
So that's who it is.
To show that they're a member of the team, each soldier that joins the squad would get a tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere on their body.
Fenrir?
The image that represents Fenrir is a wolf. And that's going to be our Hangman's Gambit. WOLF. That was the easiest one that we've had.
Now I understand.
Easiest one, by far.
The representation of Fenrir is a wolf.
Fenrir, the Wolf of Ragnarok. It's from Norse mythology. A huge, world-ending wolf beast. He's the child of the trickster god Loki, and a female giant.
Interesting.
Man, after all this time, we finally got a glimpse of the literal...
Okay, how do you take it off of auto? Oh, did I accidentally press R1?
A wolf tattoo. Then that means...
Exactly. The body we found had a tattoo of a wolf, which means that person must have once belonged to Fenrir. So it must have been Mukuro.
What?
Hold on. Isn't she the one that was behind this whole thing?
That's the one that you thought was behind the whole thing, but...
You sound surprised, but you're absolutely right. Yes,
No.
indeed. The trial this time is to solve the murder of Mukuro Ikusaba.
That part is correct.
Are you saying the mastermind is dead? And now we have to have a cool-ass trial?
No. It means we were wrong in thinking that Mukuro was the mastermind at all.
That's absolutely correct.
But I mean,
Ultimate Despair seems like a pretty mastermindy title to me.
It does.
Maybe we shouldn't have been thinking of her as the ultimate despair in the first place. After all, looking at her profile, I didn't see anything that would fit such a description. All it said was that she was the ultimate soldier. If I remember correctly, that other information came from...
Oh, were you about to throw my girl under the bus?
Kyoko. That's what you told Makoto, right?
Kyoko's like, I told you not to tell anybody. And this is what you do?
So that means Kyoko got it wrong?
Kyoko did not get it wrong. Thank you very much.
And who was she? Who was Mukuro Ikusaba? She's been gone this whole time? And when she finally turns up, she gets killed.
Half that's right.
Usually when there's a scene where an important character dies, it has a lot more detail.
So you're saying she wasn't an important character?
Oh, this is so hard to keep my mouth shut because I know I don't want to spoil the rest of the game.
Which would mean she was the same as us. Just another participant.
Are you piecing it together? Is this me realizing that you were piecing it together this whole time?
Then who's the real mastermind?
It must have been the Hope's Peak Academy headmaster after all.
No.
No, the headmaster has nothing to do with it.
But how can we trust that? We already know your information about Mukuro was wrong.
It wasn't wrong, actually.
My information was not wrong.
Yeah, stand on that, girl.
Okay. We're in the middle of a trial right now. Figuring out who killed Mukuro is first and foremost.
That's because you're scared that they're gonna talk it out and figure out who the actual mastermind is.
Please limit all future prattle, chatter, and chit-chat as much as possible.
Alright, got it.
Fine. Uncovering the identity of the mastermind will have to wait. But remember this. No matter what happens, we will find out who you really are. I stake my family name on it.
Ooh, big words.
I have officially decided to completely ignore all such attempts at provocation.
Okay.
Now then, just so nobody's confused, let me state this one more time for the record. The reason we're having a class trial is because a murder among the students has taken place. Hammer that point straight into your big old brains!
What you're saying is that both the victim and the culprit are part of the student body?
Then, one of us killed Mukuro?
Wait, no! There's a chance that there's some mystery 17th person who's been hiding all along!
There's not.
Nope! There are only 16 students in total that have been taking part in these events.
Seriously? Then one of us killed Mukuro?
Who did it? Who's the killer this time?
Get a hold of yourself. We've already narrowed down the list of possible suspects.
Huh?
I'm sure you realize who I'm talking about, right, Makoto? Who the evidence points to?
It kind of points to Makoto and Kyoko. Based on what we know, there can only be two suspects. Makoto and Kyoko.
You've narrowed it down to Kyoko and me, right?
Yeah, unfortunately, that's right.
Why do you say that?
Because neither of you have alibis.
Allow me to explain. Just after nighttime last night, I went to the garden, so I can confirm that at that point, there was no dead body there. So, the murder must have taken place after I left the garden.
Yeah, but if you were by yourself...
However, Hiro, Toko, Hina, and I were in the gym the entire time.
The gym?
Kyoko's like, you were... Why? Why were you in there?
That's right. The four of us were there trying to dismantle Monokuma. The whole time we were very careful not to go anywhere alone. We even went to the bathroom in pairs. All of which is to say, the four of us all have alibis. The only ones without alibis
Are Makoto and Kyoko.
Are me and Makoto. That's why you're able to narrow down the list of suspects.
Exactly so.
So the only suspects now are me and Kyoko. Dang it, I can't let this stand. Somehow I have to clear my name.
I have something I'd like to say regarding the whole alibi thing.
Is it that you were sick in bed with a fever?
Are you thinking of raising an objection?
And what if he is?
Well, before that, I just want to try and get a better idea of what time the murder took place. Doing that might reveal some kind of clue.
Alright.
Whatever you want. Somebody go ahead and help him out.
Why can't you do it?
Me and Byakuya can both confirm that the body wasn't in the garden at...
Oh, was Hiro in there? Is that what he was meaning? He went to go to the garden to get Hiro? Because he only made it sound like he was there by himself.
Well, it was after nighttime for sure. I'd say it must have been around 10 o'clock. So the murder must have happened after 10 p.m.
And they're going to talk about the sprinklers too.
Then I guess we can say the time frame for the murder was between then and when we found the body?
A little before.
Oh, but what time did we find the body?
Like 9-ish, I think.
The one who saw the body first was Toko, right? And she went to go get the pickaxe.
So what time was the body discovered? At 9 o'clock.
I got it! The body must have been discovered at 9 a.m., since that's when Toko went to get the pickaxe.
See, when we left gym just before 9, it's probably 9 on the dot. Get the pickaxe, be back by 9:01.
It had to be around then.
So we can be totally sure the murder happened sometime between 10 at night and 9 in the morning.
That's what we say, yeah?
For me, I was already asleep before nighttime hit, so I don't have an alibi after 10 o'clock. But I'm sure I met up with everyone else before 9 this morning.
Yes.
We ran into each other in the dining hall, right? That was around... Oh yeah! Right around 7:30. I remember checking right before I went in, so I'm totally sure about it.
Alright.
Which means from 10 p.m. to 7:30 a.m., you don't have an alibi.
Right. The murder happened between 10 p.m. and 9 a.m., and I don't have an alibi from 10 p.m. till 7:30 a.m. Okay, then it looks like the game has begun. If I can't provide an alibi for that period, then I just have to prove the murder didn't happen during the time I don't have an alibi. To do that, I have to make it clear when the body ended up in the garden. This is when the sprinklers are going to come into play. Yeah, it'll be sprinklers.
We've established a time frame for the murder. It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock at night and 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yep, and Makoto doesn't have an alibi for most of that time.
Yeah, from 10 o'clock to 7:30.
No, that's wrong. Oh, wait. Okay, sorry. What gets set after
We've
Hina?
established it at 9
Oh.
o'clock in the morning.
Okay, so that one's not yellow.
Yeah, but
That's more than enough time to commit murder, I should think. So Makoto, if you have any objections, now would be the time.
Something that happens in the garden. Well, yeah, the sprinklers. So,
We've between 10 o'clock at night.
that's the only one that...
No, that's wrong!
Okay. Never mind, I was about to say.
Actually, the murder couldn't have happened anywhere near 10 o'clock. It had to have taken place way later.
Yeah, that makes more sense now. I know what I was trying to say, but it just was not computing in my head.
And what makes you say that?
Because of the sprinklers in the garden. The sprinklers are set to go off right at 7:30 every morning, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if the body had been in the garden before 7:30, then it should have been completely soaked.
Oh, hold on! I remember this part perfectly. The body was wet. Dripping wet, in fact.
Only the top half.
Sorry, Toko, but you're wrong.
I'm wrong? How? Are you saying only the mouth down south was
Ew,
wet?
no, that's
How
gross.
dare you spew such indecent words!
No, I'm saying that the body was wet, but not because of the sprinklers.
What do you mean? By denying the sprinkler, are you trying to deny my entire existence?
Okay, let's not be dramatic.
Man, you're totally wacko.
I'll say.
If you really think it wasn't the sprinkler, you'd better tell us why!
I need to prove that it wasn't the sprinklers that got the body wet. All I have to do is hit Toko with certain evidence, and that should do it. If we look at the body itself, that should make it clear.
I admit nothing. I hate you. No! I don't know anything. Hold on. Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing. I hate you. No! I don't know anything. Hold on. Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing. Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing. I hate you. No! I don't know anything.
Okay, final strike.
How can you say it wasn't the
This should prove it.
Yeah. Goodness, I have to like really lock in and concentrate on that.
Just remember what the body was like after the explosion, and you'll see why it wasn't the sprinklers. The top half of the body was wet, yes, but the bottom half was completely dry. If the sprinklers got the body wet, shouldn't the whole body have been wet?
So they only got the top wet? The bottom was...
I'm so sick of her.
Let's just move on. The reason only the top half was wet was because... while the body was still on fire, I doused it with water. But only the part on fire, the top half.
Oh, then I guess the sprinklers really didn't do it.
No.
So if the sprinklers didn't get the body wet, then the murder must have taken place sometime after the sprinklers turned on at 7:30 in the morning.
Which means she must have been killed sometime between then and when the body was discovered at 9.
But Makoto's alibi was only missing from 10 o'clock last night to 7:30 this morning, right?
Right?
So there's no way Makoto could have done it. I guess you had an alibi after all. Good for you.
But now Kyoko doesn't.
In which case, the only one left without an alibi is Kyoko.
She's like, I see. How do I get out of this one? Kyoko's the only one without an alibi? Which would mean that Mukuro's killer is... No, I refuse to believe it. Kyoko murdered someone? That's...
I'd just like to say one thing.
It's gonna hurt, girl, but lay it on me.
If you vote for me and I die here, the mystery of this school will stay hidden forever. Which is why I can't let that happen.
She sees through. She sees that this is a trick. Huh?
So are you saying you're not the culprit?
That's exactly what she's saying.
Of course I'm not. I have no reason to kill anyone.
Neither does Makoto.
This is a trap the mastermind has laid for us.
And she's absolutely right.
A trap?
It sure is.
We're this far into the game and now you decide to blame me?
No, I think everyone has always blamed you.
Stop wasting time! Stop wasting energy! You really think your little trick is gonna work?
Yes.
Shut up, you!
You got it, boss! Shutting up now!
Oh my gosh. I hate that so much.
Anyway, Kyoko, you actually did have a reason to kill her.
She did?
Huh? She did?
She thought Mukuro was the ultimate despair. In other words, the mastermind behind everything.
But if any of them would've, it would've been you. And you didn't, so...
So she killed her to try and put a stop to all this. Isn't that right, Kyoko?
No.
But you made one catastrophic mistake. Mukuro wasn't the mastermind at all. And as a result, we were forced into another trial, something I'm sure you weren't at all expecting.
So that was her motive?
No, she didn't do it.
If she had a motive and no alibi, well then, I think it's pretty clear Kyoko's gotta be the culprit.
Y'all. She's like, I don't know what to do. Hold on, let me think. Do I really want to throw Makoto under the bus?
I'm not the only one without an alibi. Makoto's explanation is still insufficient.
I forgive you. I forgive you.
Huh?
He's like, what?
The sprinklers didn't get the body wet, but that doesn't mean the murder happened when he said it did.
She's a smarty.
What are you...
Because you see, There is a way the body could have avoided getting wet.
The tarp.
Interesting. I'm listening.
I hate him so much.
All it would take is covering the body with a certain something to keep it from getting wet.
The tarp. Certain something at the scene was used to cover the body? Could it have been the tarp?
I got it! You're talking about the tarp, aren't you?
You catch on quick.
Yeah.
You're right. All you'd have to do is cover the body with the tarp, and that'd take care of the water.
Especially since one side was dirty and one side was not.
In fact, that's exactly what the killer did.
And she's right about that. That is exactly what they did.
The dirt pattern on the tarp can attest to that. Only one side of the tarp got dirty, because that's the side that got covered in water. The side that faced down over the body, meanwhile, kept perfectly clean.
That's right.
This proves that the killer used the tarp to keep the body from getting soaked.
It does prove that. That is absolutely correct.
But why would they go to all that effort just to keep the body from getting wet?
So then it would throw us off on when the crime was actually committed.
Most likely so they could cloud the issue of when the murder actually took place.
Yeah.
In other words, to create an excuse exactly like the one Makoto just gave us.
Yep. Oh, wait. Hold on. Why would Kyoko say that? Why would she want to make me look like the killer? Because she has already said, this is a trap that the mastermind's laid out for us. I'm so sorry. Unfortunately, we've both been targeted. I can't let this mystery be pushed aside. Because it will if I'm gone. No, I can't think about that right now. That tarp, if it was used the way Kyoko said, the tarp must have touched the body, right? But the body, right?
Wait, something's not right.
And what might that be?
I can't worry about Kyoko's motivations. If I don't do something, everyone's gonna think I'm the killer. I have to refute what Kyoko said. Body before the explosion. Probably.
By covering the body with the tarp, the killer prevented it from getting wet.
So the reason the tarp was only dirty on one
No, that's wrong.
side...
Oh wait, that's not wrong. That's not wrong. That's not wrong. Sorry. I need to keep listening.
Didn't get dirty!
That's wrong.
No, that's wrong. Actually, one side being clean is pretty strange if you think about it. Because the blood wasn't dry before the body got blown up, right?
That's right.
Yakuya said it himself. Not to touch it, or you might get some on you.
Right?
If you put a tarp on a body in that state, it absolutely would have gotten blood on it.
That's true.
Well, maybe the culprit washed it, so nobody would know they'd used it.
Well, then wouldn't it be dry on both sides then?
If they had, they would have washed both sides. Just washing the one side wouldn't hide anything.
Oh, yeah, true.
Yeah.
More than that, what if the very blood we saw on the body was meant as a kind of camouflage?
She's absolutely correct, though. That's exactly what it was. Huh? Blood was camouflage?
What if, after the killer used the tarp to avoid the sprinklers, they then covered the body in blood that didn't belong to the victim?
Remember, we are missing a chicken.
You mean someone else's blood? Where would they get something like that?
I know! They could have grabbed some of the blood packs from the nurse's office. That's what Hifumi did, right? When he pretended to be dead?
No, that's not what happened this time. The killer got the blood from right there in the garden.
They got blood from right there in the garden, right? Which must mean the chickens. Chicken coop chickens.
I got it! Could it have been chicken blood?
It was, in fact.
What? Chicken blood?
When I checked the chicken coop before the murder, there were 5 chickens.
And now there are 4.
But after the murder, there were only 4.
So, you're saying someone killed a chicken and then covered the body with its blood? Man, that's messed up.
I agree, but that's what happened.
Killing a living thing just to do something like that is awful. They should have at least eaten it.
Oh, Hina.
I wonder if the killer had to get the blood from the scene so they wouldn't be spotted walking around. Anyway, there's no denying that a chicken went missing, which provides a basis for my theory.
You're so smart, Kyoko.
Perhaps, but even so, there's one thing that still doesn't make sense.
Which is...
You said the culprit used the tarp to avoid the water and then covered the body in blood, right?
Right.
But if that's the case, then the blood should have soaked into the ground around the body.
Not necessarily.
But that's not what we saw. Only the victim's clothing had blood on it. The ground was completely clean.
Okay, what's your point?
I have to agree, that certainly is strange. Maybe they didn't apply the blood at the scene. Maybe they covered the coat in blood beforehand.
Yeah?
They covered it beforehand?
When you discovered the body, was it wearing the coat like you normally would?
No.
I think so.
No.
Wait, no. The head was through the neck hole, but the arms weren't in the sleeves.
And it was the opposite way.
Then that settles it.
Sorry, I'm having a tough time keeping up. What settles what?
Here's what happened. The murder took place before the sprinklers went off, but the body didn't get wet because the killer covered it with the tarp.
Yes.
Then, later, at the same time the killer was gathering up the tarp, they pulled the coat over the body, the coat they'd already covered in blood. This series of cover-ups was meant to disguise the actual time the murder occurred.
Yep.
They wanted us to think the murder happened sometime after the sprinklers had gone off, at 7:30.
Makoto's like, yeah, you kind of coached with that one.
If that's actually what took place, it certainly becomes possible that the murder happened earlier.
Yes.
But to pull all that off,
Yeah, it's really convoluted.
wouldn't they have had to go back to the garden after the sprinklers turned off?
Not if they stayed there.
That actually wouldn't have been all that difficult.
Why?
Huh?
They already had the coat ready, so they just had to grab the tarp and pull the coat over the body.
Yeah.
They'd be done in no time.
Maybe. But still.
Hina, after you met up with Makoto in the dining hall, did you two stay together from that point on?
I think so.
Oh no. I headed off to the gym, and Makoto didn't show up till later.
Oh.
Then he had plenty of time to spare, wouldn't you say?
Kyoko, I forgive you.
That's not...
I forgive you.
Don't bother saying it's not possible.
Well, after, Hifumi walking up 2 flights of stairs with his situation, anything's possible in this game.
I must admit, Kyoko's reasoning is sound. Makoto's alibi is inadequate.
Yeah, it's gotta be beyond a reasonable doubt. Makoto's like, how do I get out of this? How do I get out of this? And the suspicion falls back on me again. But why? Why is Kyoko trying to entrap me? Because she's got a mystery to solve, okay? I don't understand. Kyoko's like, please forgive me, I'm so sorry. Disguised dead body has been added to the truth bolt section of your handbook. Okay, cool.
Well then, it looks like we're back to square one.
Yeah, kind of.
Makoto's alibi is no good, so once again, our suspects are him and Kyoko.
Yep.
For serious, man? Which one of them did it?
It's a plot twist. Neither of them.
Hey, why don't we let luck decide? Let's flip a coin. 50-50 odds.
You really want to trust those odds?
Oh!
Hina, don't. No, girl.
See? Pretty good idea, right?
No.
No, not that. I just remembered something super serious.
Alright, lay it on us.
Well, don't just stand there. Out with it.
Okay, give her a second.
You know that knife we found all black and burnt?
Oh no. She noticed.
One we found stuck in the body before it exploded, right? According to the Monokuma file, the knife went all the way through, from front to back.
That's true.
So, what about it?
I'm pretty sure I'd seen that knife somewhere before.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I thought when I first saw it. I just remembered.
Oh no. Now that we have the knife, Makoto, you should have it.
It's the knife we gave to Makoto?
It sure is. Ooh, yikes. Makoto's like, yeah, but I didn't do it.
You don't seem surprised. You must have noticed earlier.
Yeah, we kind of did.
Yeah.
Then why did you hide that fact?
I don't think he hid it. It hadn't come up yet.
It's not that I hid it. It's just...
It wasn't a discussion yet. I couldn't be sure of what actually happened last night. I thought maybe I really did kill her.
Suspicious! Very suspicious indeed.
Yeah, just a little bit.
The knife we found stuck in the body came from Makoto.
Technically, yes. But before that, it was in a classroom.
Now I'm totally convinced he did it. 12,000% convinced.
Okay. Considering everything up till now, I should be able to make it clear. I have to prove that I didn't murder anyone. I'm not the killer. Okay, I don't actually know which bullet it's gonna be.
The knife we found lodged in the dead body.
It's the same one we gave to Makoto.
Yes?
It really is, isn't it? I was afraid of that.
If he did have
only
that
have 2
knife
tries, though.
before, then that seals it. Makoto did it.
Just because I had the knife once, that automatically makes me the killer?
Well, getting stabbed is what killed her, right? So there's no question. You took that knife of yours and killed her with it.
What a horrible man you are, Makoto.
We've already established that the coat was put on the body after the tar was removed. Which means when the knife was thrust through the coat into the body... Okay. I had to look it up because I only have 1 heart left, and I don't want to have to redo things.
This is what killed her.
No, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong.
Oh my goodness, okay.
Wait, hold on. The stab wound isn't what killed Mukuro.
Right?
That should be clear from the description of the cover-up we just heard.
Lies! We never talked about what killed her.
No, don't you remember? The killer covered the dead body with the tarp and then put the bloody coat on it, right?
Right?
In other words, the victim never wore that blood-stained coat until after they were dead.
Right?
Okay, fine. So what?
So, when we discovered the body, the knife had been thrust through the coat along with the body. Meaning, if she wasn't stabbed until the coat was put on, and she was already dead at that point, obviously the stab wound isn't what killed her.
Right?
Maybe you stabbed her twice. Once to kill her and once to cover it up.
No. Victim was stabbed twice in the same spot? No, there's no way that's possible. The exact condition of the body is written down for everyone to see in the Monokuma file.
I got it! The Monokuma file clearly states that there was only 1 stab wound.
But several wounds from several days ago.
Oh yeah, it sure did. I totally forgot about that.
Then the knife...
Was just another piece of camouflage set up by the true killer.
Yep, the mastermind.
They probably stabbed her to draw attention away from what actually killed her. Exploding the body afterward was probably meant to do the same thing.
Yes.
The explosion severely damaged the body, making it impossible to know what really killed her. It was all the killer's attempt to destroy all evidence of their crime.
So they wanted us to notice the stab wound and then detonated the body afterward. They meant for us to latch onto the knife as the cause of death, then destroy any evidence proving otherwise.
Oh, hey, I have a question. It kind of goes back to the beginning,
But
what's the deal with that explosion anyway? Why'd the body just blow up all of a sudden like that?
so we couldn't see their face.
If you bothered to put that lump of gray matter between your ears to use, you'd know the answer.
He's so rude. I can't stand him.
Well, if you're so smart, just tell me.
Yeah, that's how you do it.
I'll tell you. I bet some unknown quantum particle caused an atomic level spontaneous combustion!
I
No.
might be dumb, but even I'm not dumb enough to believe that.
You're not dumb. Hero is, though.
Go ahead, Makoto. Tell her or we won't make any headway on this.
Yeah, tell Maggie. There's only one explanation I can think of for the explosion. What do you mean?
I got it! After the explosion, we found a tiny fragment of something on the ground near the body, right?
Right?
That fragment reveals the cause of the explosion.
Oh, okay.
Huh? You know, I feel like I've seen something like it somewhere before.
Yeah, it's because you guys were messing with it this morning.
That's only natural. Because, of course,
You have seen it.
we saw the same thing when we dismantled Monokuma. It's part of a bomb.
Oh! Then the explosion was because of the Monokuma bomb.
Anyway, the culprit's motive is becoming more and more obvious by the minute.
Is it, though?
They wanted the knife wound to look like the fatal injury so that we'd suspect Makoto.
Yeah.
And the only one who would benefit from that
No, don't say my girl. Don't say my girl.
is the only other possible suspect. You, Kyoko.
Hold on a second, Byakuya.
I hate his name, Byakuya. Like, I'm sorry if that's your name, by the way. But I hate how they're saying it.
What's the problem?
Well, I just feel like we need to think this through. We still don't know what actually killed the victim.
Oh. He's like, I don't want to die, but I don't want her to die either.
That's true. It's definitely bugging me. What really killed her?
I know.
Fine. I have no problem with that. Let us continue the debate.
All right.
It won't change the facts of the case regardless.
Kyoko's like, I'm sure it can. I'm sure it can. We need to determine what ultimately killed the victim. I need to concentrate. Okay, I do have the guide pulled up, so like, I know what to do. I need to absorb the victim's fatal injury.
Then, shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined, correct?
The explosion didn't kill her for sure.
No.
Yes.
Well, yeah. She was already totally dead when that happened.
And it wasn't you because of the knife, right?
Right?
And then there's only one other thing.
Oh, yeah. According to the Monokuma file, that's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back of her head.
Wait. Oh, okay. So it's the opposite. So I need to hit on the back of the head, fatal injury. Okay,
There was
so
evidence that showed she was
this, and then keep that. No, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong.
I love telling him he's wrong.
Mukuro died because of the blow to the back of the head she suffered.
I understand why you think that, but that's incorrect. But we don't touch on that in this case. Oh, is that a spoiler?
What about the wounds all over the rest of her body? They didn't have anything to do with it?
Hero, I'm so glad that you said that, because that's actually technically correct.
The Monokuma file makes it clear that those weren't fresh wounds.
That's true.
Oh yeah, good point. If they were old, I guess they don't really matter.
Do matter, they do matter, they do matter. Use your brains, people. Use your brains.
Okay, then we're safe in assuming the blow to the back of her head is what killed her.
Wait, didn't they read? Never mind. Never mind. This is... We'll talk about this another time.
But then, what was the murder weapon?
The Monokuma file says she was hit with a blunt object, about as thick as a metal pipe.
But it wasn't a metal pipe.
Oh, I bet it was the pickaxe.
It was not the pickaxe in the garden.
How is that even possible? If you hit someone with that, it'd cave their skull in completely.
How would you know?
Well, maybe they held it the other way and hit her with the handle.
No way! The balance would be all off. You wouldn't be able to swing it with any kind of power.
How do you know all this?
I wouldn't mind testing it on you if you want.
Oh, Kyoko, okay. Or Toko. What? There's too many rhyming names. Oh, Toko.
No thanks. I bet you just hit me with the metal end and call it an accident.
Yeah.
I'd love to scoop out that nasty brain of yours, throw it on the
Ew,
ground
ew.
and spit on it.
That's gross.
I feel the same way. Looks like we're on the same page this time.
Oh gosh, okay.
Seriously?
We want to figure out what killed her, right? It just so happens we already know.
We already know? I knew we could count on you, Master.
Actually, I'm pretty sure Makoto's the one who figured it out.
So what was it?
Go ahead and tell them, Makoto. Surely
Yeah,
you
tell
deduced the
Naegi.
real murder weapon?
I have. That doesn't mean that I'm gonna be happy about telling them about it when you could, but it's fine. The real murder weapon were the titanium arrows. I did know that, actually, off the top of my head, though. I didn't have to look at that one.
Mukuro was hit in the back of the head with something, and that's what killed her. And that something was the titanium arrow we found in the locker in the dojo.
Arrow. That's what the culprit attacked Mukuro with?
Yep. Well, arrows, plural, but
Indeed. There's no doubt about it.
Are you sure? That sounds kind of weird.
does it?
Hey! How dare you backtalk, Master? You have no right!
I'm not back-talking anything. I'm just saying what I think.
I don't blame Hina for doubting it, because there's one more thing about that weapon. One more secret. Ah, I know what we're gonna use.
The
We're gonna
titanium
use bloody
arrow.
duct tape.
It was in the dojo locker, right? I have no doubt that was the murder weapon.
Are you sure?
You don't sound convinced. What's the problem?
Well, because in the Monokuma file, it said the weapon must have been about as thick as a metal pipe, right? It
Right.
seems like an arrow would
No.
be too thin.
Oh, darn.
Back to math, you have no right!
Okay, hold on. No. Not if you taped them together. I did know that one, though.
You're right. Just the one arrow would have been too weak. That's why the killer used another weapon.
Another weapon?
Mm-hmm.
Inside the dojo locker, we also found a balled-up wad of duct tape. The killer probably used this duct tape to bind multiple arrows together.
Yep, that's exactly what happened.
Bundling them together using the duct tape would easily create a single weapon as thick as a pipe. And that's exactly what the killer did.
It's similar to Aesop's fable about the bundle of sticks.
Interesting. I have not read that one.
One stick is weak, but put them together, and they become strong. It's meant to teach cooperation.
Sounds like ants in a bug life.
Damn, that's harsh.
How is it harsh? Are you even listening?
Anyway, that explains the murder weapon. As for who the culprit is that stashed the weapon in the dojo locker, it was you, Kyoko.
But why do you say that?
I've never been to the dojo.
That's a lie. I literally saw you there the first time.
Oh no. You absolutely have.
How can you say that with such confidence?
Yeah, how can you say that with such confidence? I can, but how can you?
Because we have proof, of course. Don't we, Makoto?
Stop dragging me into this. That's my girl.
What's the matter?
He doesn't want to, you know, drop his girl under the bus. That's what's the matter.
Surely you don't intend to protect a murderer.
He's not.
You know what will happen if you do, don't you? If you cover for the culprit, there's only one thing that can lead to the death of us all, remember?
Yeah, but he's not protecting a culprit. So...
Of course I remember.
making Makoto choose between love and life.
Then show us. Show everyone the evidence that proves Kyoko went to the dojo.
Kyoko's like, Makoto, please. I have evidence? Evidence that Kyoko went to the dojo? It must be connected to that dojo locker. The key to the dojo locker? The key?
I got it! The one thing that proves Kyoko was in the dojo is right here. The key to the dojo locker.
He's like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. See, look at him. He's like, no.
And how does that prove anything?
Honestly, it doesn't yet. And then after that, it's still not gonna prove anything.
Because I found it in your room.
But if you remember, she doesn't have access to her room because Byakuya took her key. And that's when things are gonna get spicy.
It was in my room?
She's like, how?
Don't bother trying to play dumb.
She's not. She's genuinely confused.
That key is just the final piece of the puzzle. Your non-existent alibi, your clear motive, your attempts to frame Makoto for the crime.
Erg, no.
This all proves that you are the true culprit. You can't explain this away, so just give up.
Hold on a second.
Makoto. Yes, Makoto.
This again. You really are dead set on defending her, aren't you?
What can I say? My boy's in love. Okay.
No, it's not that I want to defend her.
Yes, you do.
It's just, there's one more thing I need to ask her.
Kyoko's like, what is it that you need to ask me?
Kyoko, I want you to tell me something. Last night, you were in my room, weren't you? Why? What were you doing there? That's what I need to know.
Kyoko's like, now? You ask me this now?
I was just protecting you.
Oh, my sweet little angel.
What?
She was protecting me? Then does that mean she knew I was being attacked? And she came to my rescue? Could that be when... Which would mean that Kyoko... She killed someone? For me? No. But that's really romantic that you thought of that.
That's enough. The time for idle chatter is over. A verdict is close at hand.
Is it though?
Wait. I'm warning you. Don't make this mistake. I'm not the killer.
I knew you were stubborn, but this is just getting ridiculous.
She's not, though. She's not. She's not.
Really? But you should know better than anyone I didn't do it. Can you tell me I'm wrong?
Ah, I know where she's getting at.
I should know.
Yeah, you have her room key, you idiot. What? Byakuya should know better than anyone? What does that mean? Makoto, have you forgotten already? Also, we're supposed to absorb the locker key in my own room.
Those words you just spoke. What do you mean?
Exactly what I said. I'm not the killer. You should understand that more than anyone here.
Byakuya, what are you hiding?
Master would never hide something from me!
There's proof that you aren't the culprit. Is that what you're saying?
You stated a theory earlier. You said I hid the evidence of my crime in the dojo locker, and then left the locker key in my own room, correct? But could I really have done that?
No. And then we're supposed to do that on There's Proof. Because Kyoko gave her key to Byakuya. Yes.
No, it's wrong.
There is proof.
If I'm right, Kyoko wouldn't have been able to get into her room.
Yep.
Why not?
Because
She had given her room key to Byakuya.
I see. So that's what you meant.
Yep.
And if I had the key to your room,
Then obviously I had no way of getting in.
Exactly. I think that's one of the last ones too. Like last
Without
little things
my
that we
room
have.
key, I couldn't have possibly put the locker key in there myself.
That's right.
Am I wrong?
No, you're not.
it would appear not.
Yeah, how about them apples?
Then you're finally starting to understand.
Koto's like, but I know something I shouldn't. I know something I shouldn't. And this is where it's gonna get fun. Are you ready for it to get fun? No, that's actually not true. And I'm gonna save my game. Because we have the option of taking two different endings here. And I'm gonna show you the bad ending first. So that's what we're gonna do. There was a clear contradiction in what Kyoko just told us, an obvious lie. But this just isn't like her. To try and save herself with such a desperate lie? Kyoko's like, Makoto, please don't, I'm begging you. Does she really feel that threatened? Because she's the killer? Or is it something else? Was there some deeper meaning hidden in what Kyoko said earlier? If you vote for me and I die here, the mystery of this school will stay hidden forever. She's not wrong. She's not wrong. Which is why I can't let that happen. She can't, unfortunately. This is the trap the mastermind has laid for us, and it is. He's targeting her, but like, Makoto works too, I guess. The mastermind's trap. The mastermind is trying to trap Kyoko? Yeah, it's been pretty obvious. But what if that's not really true? What can I do? What should I do? What should I... The mastermind's trap? The victim was Mukuro and Kyoko killed her? What does Kyoko really know? What am I supposed to do? Kyoko's lie. I'm the only one who knows it's a lie. I'm the only one who can expose it. But who can I trust? What am I supposed to do? The mastermind's trap. If you spend all your time trying to avoid danger, you'll never move forward. We know the danger, but if that risk means solving the mystery, we have no choice. Am I wrong? I love when she says that. What do I do? I have to decide right here and right now. I'm sorry. We gotta get the bad ending. We're gonna pursue the lie.
There was a lie hidden within Kyoko's statement just now.
I'm sorry, Kyoko, please forgive me. But we have to see the bad ending. We have to see the bad ending before we can see the good ending, which is the true ending.
A lie?
Isn't that right, Kyoko?
Kyoko's like, so, truth until the very end, huh?
You said it. The burden of proof is on you.
Yeah, she's like, okay, what is this that you're saying?
So let's hear it. Where's this lie, then?
Kyoko's definitely lying, and it must be because there's some other deeper truth she wants to keep hidden. Kyoko's account, the Monokuma key. does everything.
I didn't have the key to my room because I'd given it to Byakuya.
That's right.
There's no doubt about that, right?
You are correct.
So I couldn't possibly have gotten into
No,
my
that's
room.
wrong.
No, that's wrong.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Kyoko. Please forgive me.
No. Kyoko could have gotten into her room. You said so yourself, didn't you, Kyoko?
The Monokuma secret tool, which can open any lock in the school.
Monokuma's secret tool?
Kyoko stole it from the headmaster's room. It lets you get into any room in the school,
I hate this ending, by the way.
which means she could have used it to get into her own room.
Kyoko's like, you betrayed me. And now nothing will ever get solved. Good thing this is the bad ending and we have another chance.
Then I guess that's it.
You're giving up just like that? You admit to killing...
No, I'm simply recognizing that I lost.
Because nobody that's here right now and these 6 people killed her.
What are you talking about?
Like I said, this was a trap, and I wasn't able to escape it. So I lost.
And the New World Order coming in is just wild to me.
That's all this means.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You're still my girl.
Then, are you saying you really didn't...
Yeah, exactly. It's a trap. She said that before.
Kyoko, you really aren't the killer?
No, none of you are.
Okay, time's up!
Huh?
I'm sorry to say, but your time is up! All done, all finished! The class trial is all over!
But that's ridiculous! Since when is there any...
Since this time.
It's because you were late, so the trial started late and time ran out!
Okay.
So then, it's time for voting
never happened
time,
before.
Okay? Everyone, please vote using the lever in front of you! But I guess we already know who the blackened is, don't we?
Not the true blackened. It's only the bad ending though, so that's good. Kyoko is so mad at us. But this is not canon, so it's fine. Good job, you got it right. Brilliantly right. We got it right? Does that mean Kyoko really is the killer? But something strange is going on here. I'll say, there's something wrong with this whole class trial. Yeah, it was rushed. It was somebody that they didn't know. There's too many twists and turns. It was rushed, and it was between 2 people, and neither of them did it. Kyoko! Kyoko's like, it's in your hands, Tamakoto. Good luck.
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment!
Is everyone ready? Okay then!
Let's give it everything we've got! It's punishment time!
No, my Shayla. It's only the bad ending. It's only the bad ending. It's okay. Doesn't actually happen. My poor girl. This is probably one of my favorite ones, though. Like, one of my favorite executions. Which sounds so weird to say. This is probably my second one. After the first... After Leon's, this one's probably my favorite. Like... I want to say more, but, like, I don't also want to spoil, like, the good ending. But... Yeah, just the whole, after-school lesson, I think, is my favorite. My second favorite one. I don't know why. It's just... It's... harrowing, I guess. It's like you're just sitting there waiting and then you're trying to be brave, and like you can't see it behind you, you can just hear it, and you're also going through class, which is like, I guess, a nightmare in and of itself. I don't know. I liked school, so it wouldn't really be a nightmare for me. And then she's like so afraid that her face just like progressively turns blue until at the very end you just, yep. But you don't see it, which is interesting in the bad ending. So. And that's how the class trial of Mukuro Ikusaba came to an end. I still have to wonder whether Kyoko was actually innocent, or regardless, the truth was lost forever. Even for me. I just stopped thinking about it. That was the end of Mukuro's class trial. And in the end, it would prove to be our last class trial. Once that case was over, there was never a single murder at Hope's Peak ever again. We had obtained peace in exchange for the lives of all the others. This. This is what I needed you to see. So, Toko apparently died. Byakuya had the first kid, which it has been confirmed it's with Hina. I think, actually, I don't know if that's been confirmed by the creators or just, like, fans say that. But, like, Toko's dead, but he has a kid. And then Makoto had the second kid, who we assume was with Hina. And then Hiro had, like, the next one. So, like, she has had all three of their kids. This is a wild image, by the way. I hate this. It's cursed. Peace, but only inside the school. Peace, but only for us. That was the only hope we had. Hope. Hope. Hope? This is hope?
No! This isn't right!
And then it takes us back. Huh?
Makoto, why are you staring off into space? Don't you have a rebuttal for Kyoko's claim?
No, because in the true ending, we're gonna let it go. Her claim? Oh, that's right, I have to... Do I expose Kyoko's lie or not? We can't. She's not wrong, I have to think about this very carefully. What do I do? I have to decide right here and right now what to do. Let it go. I've made my decision. I have to believe in Kyoko. There's no way she would kill someone. There has to be some secret here, something that has to do with the mastermind's trap that Kyoko mentioned.
Well, does no one have a rebuttal?
No. No, because this is the true ending.
Have you decided to accept her assertion as fact?
Yes, I have. Koda's like, have I? Have I really? Yes, we have.
I see. So you still refuse to accept it. I suppose we have to admit that Kyoko didn't put the locker key in her room. That it was someone else.
But who else could it have been?
Oh, I know what they're gonna say.
I mean, Byakuya had a room key, right?
Yeah.
You! What are you trying to imply?
Oh, give it a break.
But of course I have an alibi. From nighttime on, I was with you guys the entire time.
But Makoto doesn't.
I couldn't possibly have killed anyone, or put the key in Kyoko's room.
Well, someone had to put the key in there.
And they're gonna say Makoto did.
There's only one other possibility I can think of. Someone could have had the key on them, then once they arrived at the scene, pretended to find it there.
Yep. What? Sorry, Makoto. This is the true ending.
It had to be Makoto, right?
Yeah.
I don't see any other option.
Technically, it wasn't. It was the mastermind. But...
Wait a second! You've got it all wrong! Let's think about it one more time. There's gotta be a hidden side to this case.
Huh? A hidden side?
yeah, Monokuma being a little butthead.
First of all, there's something off about this entire trial. You all see it, don't you?
I see it. Monokuma's like, this is a good alternative. I'll get you out of my hair too.
Mukuro, who we didn't even know existed, suddenly shows up dead. And then we're thrown into a trial. And Kyoko even said, it's a trap the mastermind set for us. So that's why this has to be... Okay, time's up!
Wait, but we're not finished yet. I think that's what he says in the anime.
Huh?
Time's up! Class trial's all over! Everyone can stop talking now!
What? Time's up?
What do you mean time's up? There's no time's up. Since when have we...
It's because you were late, so we had to push back the start time. So then, it's time for voting time, okay? Everyone, please vote using the lever in front of you!
Voting time?
Sorry, Makoto. This is the true ending, though. But it's okay. Okay. Well, I still got an A, so that's good. How many mana coins do I get? 78. That's not bad. Okay.
Now, who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
Hey, hold on!
What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Yeah, this one's different than the other ones. Makoto has been found guilty. What? You think I'm the killer? Sorry, man.
Sorry.
Yeah, sorry. It's all your fault. Byakuya's like, are you kidding me right now? Everyone, you're wrong. You've got it all wrong. I didn't do it.
Yes, indeed.
Good job, everyone. Good job?
Yep.
Yeah, they got it right. If I can't get her out of my hair, I might as well get you out of my hair and work on her next. No, I know that's not true. None of this makes any sense. This whole trial doesn't make any sense.
Hey!
It makes perfect sense. You're getting a little, getting a little worked up about that.
Shing!
It's the same as always. It's just like all the other class trials, and I'm gonna end it the same way.
Thrills!
It's time for your heart-pounding, positively thrilling punishment. Wait, why do I... Kyoko's like, I'm sorry, Makoto. Please forgive me. Kyoko!
I don't expect you to forgive me. I know this is all my fault.
I forgive you. I forgive you. Kyoko?
Let's give it everything we've got! It's punishment time!
Because she knew it was a trap the whole time, and if it wasn't her, it was going to be him. Makoto has been found guilty. Time for the punishment. And see, it's the same thing. So, like, that's what I meant by after school lesson. I didn't want to, like, say Kyoko's and Makoto's because, like, that would be spoiling what the true ending is. But, like, I think both of them are my favorite, or second favorite, whatever that thing's called. Execution. It's just, I don't know. I don't know what else to say about it. I mean, I'm trying to look at things. I mean, they both are terrified out of their mind. And he's like, what did I do? I don't know what I did to deserve this. And then he, I think, turns pink and gets fearful more, like, faster than she does. Oh my gosh, they're talking about reproduction. I didn't notice that the first time. Oh, that's crazy. And then he's, like, sweating bullets, turning blue, about to pass out from fear. And then, oh, it's about to... Wait a second. This is different. Alter ego. Oh my goodness. Alter ego stops the execution. But... what's going on? And the Monokuma's like, what just happened? Makoto's like, this is what was supposed to be, right? Wrong. Wrong. Huh? What's this? What's going on? Hey, what was that? Yeah, it had to be.
This is...
Alter ego. Alter ego? Is this some stupid virus from that stupid guy? He must have planted it when he invaded my network. Dang it all to hell. So he says that. I don't believe this.
It would seem...
It seems you finally made a miscalculation. No, you miscalculated. I love Zuko more than I fear you. No, you miscalculated from the very beginning.
What the heck?
What was that?
In other words...
What I'm saying is, you shouldn't have underestimated us. Why are you talking like you've already won? I barely felt a thing. It was a pinch, an itch. That stupid virus is gone now, got it? And so is Makoto. Are you sure? Maybe I didn't get to smash him flat, but you're never gonna see him again. To waste away in a garbage-strewn pit. In a way, that's an even better special punishment. Kyogo's like, great, now I know where to get him. I'm gonna go get him. Okay. But it's still not enough. I'm still not satisfied. I'm still gonna bring despair to the rest of you. Bring despair to the entire world. I hate that evil maniacal laugh. And then the one that sounds like Tigger. Kyoko's like, I'm gonna go get him. Is he gone? Hey, Kyoko, what's the meaning of all this? Just what the heck is going on?
Calm down.
It's okay. We're not the ones being trapped this time. Huh?
In other words...
Now it's the mastermind that's ensnared.
What did you
What are
say?
you talking about?
So...
You'll understand soon enough. Very soon indeed. She's gonna come rescue us. Oh. And it's gonna make us think that we started the game all over again, when in fact we did not. The massive high school towers over all the buildings in the bustling urban area. It's like the school stands at the center of the entire world. Hope's Peak Academy. It brings in top students from every field imaginable, a government-funded school of privilege. Why does it not say full of privilege, but that's fine. They say if you come here and manage to graduate, you'll be set for life. With hundreds of years of tradition, it sends the cream of the crop into the workforce each year. It was built to raise hope in the nation's future, which makes Hope's Peak a pretty fitting name. There are 2 things you need to attend this school. 1, you have to already be attending high school. 2, you have to be the very best at what you do. No ordinary student could enroll here. The only way in is if you're scouted by the school itself. And standing there at the gate of the ultimate school filled with the ultimate students was me. And we wake up in a classroom again. What? Where am I? I woke up with my head resting on top of a hard wooden desk. My body felt heavy. It wouldn't be weird for me to zonk off in the middle of some boring class or whatever, but what was I doing asleep here just now? It wasn't any classroom I'd ever been in before. What the heck is going on? Ugh. Finally. I could finally feel my mind and body start to come back together again. And then, I was awake. Or was this just another dream? A dream inside a hopeless nightmare? No, this isn't a dream. I could tell because the stench invading my nostrils was too powerful for a dream. What an awful smell. I was in a vast dark cavern with the barest hint of light seeping in. Trash was piled high across the area. This must be some kind of underground garbage pit. A heck of a situation to find myself in. But that was just the beginning of my problems. Was I going to be stuck in there till I wasted away and died? No, I can't let that happen. Not after what my good friend went through to save me. I remembered all too well what had happened. Alter Ego saved me. And he used up the last little bit of his strength to do it. So I can't give up now. For myself and for my friend. And with that, my pursuit of survival began. First step was to start looking for a way out of here. Well, there's only a few things that we can look for. We can look at this over here. Which, is that an airplane? Looks like it. How'd something like that wind up in the school's garbage pit? I don't know. There's, rocket ship that we've seen before. That's a rocket in a tank. I better not think too much about what I'm seeing down here. This is a desk. It's probably the one that fell down here with me. And then I think the only thing that's left is to look at this door over here. It won't open. It's locked. No matter how many times I pushed or pulled or kicked at it, it didn't budge. Getting out of here isn't going to be that easy. Well, if I'm not going to get out of here anytime soon, I decided to look around for some food. Ew. There's plenty of food here, but it's all rotten. But that was pointless too. Next, I searched for some water. How can I be sure which liquids I can drink and which ones are an all-around bad idea? Again, pointless. I feel like I'm blocked on all sides. But that's still not enough reason to give up because I'm still alive. As long as I'm alive, I'll never give up. After making that proud declaration, the next thing I decided to do was go to sleep. My sleep was deep and uninterrupted. That's my only way to preserve what little strength I had left after not being able to eat or drink. You cannot tell me it's been that long since you've had something to eat or drink. You're about to, like, pass out and die. I can't be sure, but I think at least a full day had to have passed. And all I did was sleep and sleep. It was like I was waiting for some kind of sign to come falling out of the sky. However, what fell from the sky wasn't a sign. Not exactly. I love this one. I love this part. Crunch. What the? The strange sound pierced my silent isolation, jarring me awake. As I watched, the pile of garbage jostled and formed an odd shape. Did something fall down over there? Something fell from up above. What could it have been? Let's look, I guess. Did a giant piece of trash just fall down here? I carefully stretched my hand out toward whatever it was that had tumbled down here with me.
Just a second.
A giant piece of trash? Rude. Before she even emerged from the pile of garbage, I knew who it was. It's my girl!
It smells awful.
With a cup of noodles on her head. I just love her. Kyoko?
Indeed.
You look like you're doing better than I expected. What are you doing down here?
So...
Isn't it obvious? I'm here to help you. I'm glad to hear that, Kyoko. You've got a bit of garbage in your hair. I think he says, you got a noodle cup on your head. And then she's like, and then she wipes it away. She's like, oh, I sure do. Let me get that off. She gave her head a quick, sharp shake to get rid of the trash, then faced me again.
Hey.
First, I have something for you. Go ahead and eat it. We can talk once you're finished. Thank you. I snatched the bread and water that she was holding out for me. Within seconds, it was in my mouth and making its way toward my stomach. Whew, that really hit the spot. Now I've got all the energy I need to keep going. So you still haven't given up then? Of course not. After all, the fact that I can keep going forward is about all I'm good at. Well, that's not such a bad thing to be good at. Okay, well, let's talk to her. But Kyoko, why'd you come to rescue me?
So...
To pay a debt, or no, to atone. Atone?
You...
During the trial, even though you knew I was lying, you didn't say anything. So, you knew that I knew.
Indeed.
But even though I knew, I did nothing to help you.
I...
Abandoned you. Don't say that! You didn't abandon me! No, that's exactly what I did. I abandoned you in order to save my own life. You were trying to save me, and I couldn't bring myself to do the same for you.
However...
But listen, not that I'm trying to make excuses, but there was a reason that I had to survive no matter the cost. What was the reason, babe? Why did you have to survive?
It's true.
I'll tell you. I'll tell you everything. The reason I have to survive...
In other words...
is so that I can do what I came to this school to do. What? I made up my mind to come to Hope's Peak Academy for one very important reason. So you have some reason for coming to Hope's Peak?
Indeed.
That's right. At least, I did. Once. Once? Until recently, I'd forgotten what it was. You forgot? But that's... Yeah, she wasn't kidding. I have no memory. She literally forgot. Amnesia. Then, is it really true? You lost your memory?
Makoto.
Do you remember, Makoto? Do you remember the first thing that happened to each of us as soon as we arrived at this school? The first thing? You're talking about when we fainted, right? I fainted, and when I woke up, I was trapped here.
That's right.
I fainted too, and when I woke up, I noticed a strange feeling of separation within myself. A disconnect.
It would seem...
Thinking back on it now, at that point, my memory was gone. At that time, I'd forgotten. I couldn't remember why I'd come to this school, and I couldn't remember what my ultimate ability was. But what would make you forget all that?
Hey.
Strange, isn't it? It's hard to imagine it happened by chance. It seems much too convenient. Are you saying you think you lost your memory because...
Indeed.
I don't think. I'm positive it was the work of the mastermind. They stole my memory. But why would they want to do that? There's only one reason I can come up with. Because of my purpose and my ability. Somehow, they would interfere with the mastermind's plans. And yet you still decided to be a little sneaker and do it anyway. So the mastermind just stole them from you?
However...
And it could also mean... Somehow, my memories may be connected to the mystery of this school and the mastermind. Which is why I have to get them back. That's why I've been investigating things by myself this whole time. But if what you say is true, why didn't you ask the rest of us to help you?
Why is that?
If I did that and we all worked as one, the mastermind would have noticed right away. Plus, there's always the chance that the mastermind is actually one of us. What?
Correct.
Well, don't make too big a deal of it. It's just a possibility. But since it is a possibility, we can't ignore it, right? The mastermind. One of us. If she believed that, then of course she couldn't trust anyone around her. In which case, it only makes sense that she would look into her missing memory by herself.
However...
That being said, there was a limit to what I could do by myself, which is why I asked you to help me. But why me? Because among everyone, you were least likely to be the mastermind. That was just intuition, but... I see. Your intuition was right, though. There's no way an ordinary kid like me could have been the mastermind.
I understand. I should understand everything. My goal isn't to get out of here. It's to stay here.
Interesting that we're thinking about that now. It's just like the dream I had before, but why did that just happen?
Listen.
Are you okay? Yeah, it's nothing. It is nothing, right?
Hey.
Even now, I still trust you, you know. Aw, I trust you too. It's just, I'm not used to relying on others.
Correct.
I know I never asked you for help the right way, so I understand if you're not convinced. Honestly, I was convinced. I think that's just her personality. Did we talk to you again? You said you had a reason for doing all that investigating on your own. So how'd that turn out? Were you able to remember anything?
So...
I think there's still a lot I don't remember, but at the very least, I was finally able to recall my purpose and my ability. Kyoko Kirigiri, the ultimate detective? You mentioned your ability. My ability. What everyone should have known me for. I'm the ultimate detective. Yes, you are, baby girl. It's not... It hasn't been a secret this entire time. There's no way that you could look at her and not think that she's the ultimate detective. I've dropped so many hints. I've said it so many times. Like, just everything about her. The ultimate detective?
Correct.
And the reason I came to Hope's Peak Academy... There was someone I had to find here in the school. You had to find someone? Who?
So...
Well, it was the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy. Yeah, but the reason why might shock you. The headmaster? Why did you want to find the headmaster? Because he's my father. Her father is the headmaster of Hope's Peak. That's the truth, by the way. What? And I want to say more, but we'll have to wait till chapter 6.
In other words,
I was separated from him as a child. As it turns out, he became the headmaster of Hope's Peak. Kyoko's dad. Is Hope's Peak's headmaster? Then that explains when Alter Ego told us how he thought the headmaster was involved. Yeah, I'll find a way. And she got all weird about it. No matter what it takes, I will find the headmaster.
No matter what?
No matter the cost.
So,
And then everyone was like, what's going on? My memory hadn't come back at that point, but when he said that, I felt strange. It makes perfect sense now, of course, since my whole purpose for coming here was to find him. That makes sense.
However,
But listen, Makoto, I want to make this perfectly clear so there's no misunderstanding. I said the headmaster wasn't the mastermind, but I didn't say that to protect him. Are you gonna say why you said that? Because I know why you said that. I only said what I felt based on what I'd seen when I snuck into the headmaster's room. So she's not gonna come out and say it. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Then what did you see in there?
so
The room had been ransacked. The shelves were a mess. The desk drawers dumped on the floor. The only conclusion is that someone who didn't know where anything was had been in there. You mean the mastermind, right?
it's true.
That was my assumption, yes. And to confirm my suspicion, I decided to investigate the second floor of the dorms using the key I'd found. But why there? Because I also found this in the headmaster's room. This is some kind of map?
Indeed.
It's a layout of the entirety of Hope's Peak Academy. I found it in the headmaster's room, along with Mukuro's profile and that key. The map showed that the second floor was home to a number of rooms meant for faculty use. Some of the staff must have had to stay overnight from time to time, and I figured the headmaster would have some kind of private room there. I assumed that if that were true, that room would likely hold more clues, so I went to check.
Correct.
And that's when I finally remembered. I remembered that my purpose was to find the owner of that room. So you went there to see if the headmaster really did have a private room there.
However,
But once I got there, I noticed that the second floor of the dorms didn't have any cameras or monitors. So ask about the second floor of the dorms. So what was it like? That part of the school, I mean. It's hard to describe. All I can say is, the moment I saw it, I realized whatever's going on in this school is more horrific than we ever imagined. What do you mean?
so
I can't explain it. You need to see it for yourself, and I'm sure you'll get your chance soon enough. It sounds like it must be important, and really ominous.
however,
Of course, once I got to the... Okay. Which is why I had no idea what was going on in the rest of the building. It has to do with Mukuro Ikusaba, doesn't it?
however,
Just to be perfectly clear, I didn't kill her. And I know it wasn't you either. I know you're right, but that just means everyone but you and me had an alibi, so then who did kill her?
anyway,
What I can say for sure is that the mastermind is directly involved. In more ways than you think. To begin with, the point of the class trial of Mukuro Ikusaba was to get me killed. Get you killed?
indeed.
I stole that key and disappeared, and in retaliation they wanted to draw me out and eliminate me.
Correct.
That was the point of the class trial. It was? Oh, come on, Makoto. The mastermind knew they couldn't interfere directly. You mean because of the school regulations?
That's right.
Exactly. You can explore at your discretion with minimal restrictions.
In other words,
The mastermind is adamant about following the rules, and with that rule in place, they couldn't step in. Since they couldn't kill me themselves, they tried to use the class trial to do so. The mastermind couldn't step in because of the rules? That makes it sound like the mastermind themselves is somehow bound by the school regulations.
hey,
There's one other thing I'd like to point out about the murder of Mukuro Ikusaba. Although, I hate that I just skipped over that, but like, Think about who needs to follow the rules of the killing game. That's all I'm going to say. What's that? There's a point where Mukuro may not have been the victim. May not have become the victim. Okay? It could have been you, Makoto. I could have become the victim?
Indeed.
You know what I'm talking about, right? Do you mean... Yeah, they could have stabbed Makoto during the night? I can hear them, you know. The footsteps of the gods of death. What? I can hear the god of death as he moves. That ability naturally draws me into cases, just like this.
Anyway.
Which is exactly what happened with you. I was in the dorms, and I had a sudden sense of dread. I looked down the stairwell, and I saw a white shadow cross the corridor. I gave chase right away. As I found it, I saw the shadow go into your room.
Correct.
I ran into your room, and I saw what was happening. I intervened immediately, of course.
However...
That wasn't the end of things, of course. I stopped then, but that led to... whoever that mass assailant was, and they ended up dead.
Correct.
And their murder was disguised, and the dojo key wound up in my room. It all has to do with... It has to be the work of the mastermind in an attempt to use the class trial to eliminate me. So all this would mean that whoever killed Mukuro was also the mastermind, right? That is correct.
Indeed.
I don't have conclusive evidence, but that's what I think. That's really bad if it's true. It means the mastermind can kill whoever they want if they feel like it. No. Wait, but doesn't that create another contradiction? The mastermind wanted to use the class trial to try and kill you because they couldn't interfere, right?
Correct.
You're right. That is a contradiction. And it's not just Mukuro. They needed the class trial to kill me, but seemed ready to kill you in your own room. Everything they did is a contradiction. So what does it all mean?
In other words...
It means that the mastermind is the one who's been cornered. Look at her little smirk. She's like, we got him now, boys. Huh?
Makoto.
Just a little more. A little more and I should be able to figure out the mastermind's identity. The identity of the other ultimate despair. And then it comes in. Boom, boom, boom. The other ultimate despair? There's no doubt that Mukuro was the ultimate despair and that she's dead. But I don't think the ultimate despair is just one person. It's not?
Indeed.
If you think about it, the ultimate despair seems to implicate whoever caused that event. You're talking about...
That's right.
What happened a year ago, the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. The tragedy, whoever's responsible for that, they're the ultimate despair?
It would seem...
That despicable group whose only purpose and motivation comes from despair. Then they're...
Indeed.
Make no mistake. They're the root of all the evil that has forced us to go through this. That is the ultimate despair. And that is our real enemy. Chapter 5. End. Still 6 surviving students. Way to go. To be continued. I received the Dream Island rocket present, which we'll talk about that next time. But for now, I'm going to save. And I'm actually going to leave this here, and I'm going to say thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all next time when we start Chapter 6. So, bye guys.